What's good, everyone, man? StockX. A lot of people are talking about StockX right now. We got Stretch in the building. Shout out to Stretch in the building.
What's up?
And they have removed on their site, as you can see on the screen. Let me try to make it a little bigger. They removed the 100% authentic when you go click on the sneakers on the site. So people are like tripping out over it. There's a whole article breaking a lot of it down. I have linked in the description. Shout out to Nice Kicks. They actually put together a real nice article, excuse me. I'm a little under the weather. I feel a little off today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I just need to drink some water or some shit. But over the past couple hours, I just got like smacked in the face, but just don't feel good. But yeah, StockX removes claims that sneakers are authentic. They have the legal battle going on with Nike. We have to keep this in mind. So is this to protect their asses? Because can you imagine what Nike's legal team is like? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, not to be fucked with, right?
A final ball.
And StockX ain't like some broke bums too at the same time. So I have a feeling, and this is just me just being someone that's seen a lot of shit, just like a lot of you have seen a lot of shit. It's probably their legal teams telling them to adjust shit around just to protect their neck. I'm sure that StockX is not just grabbing anything and just throwing it on the site. So I wouldn't be worried about that for people that are just not really looking in between the lines of everything.
Like they're still authenticating them, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they still are.
Yeah, they got to, right?
They removed that. So before you jump the gun, I would slow it down just a little, and let's try to like analyze this shit a little bit before we do that, because all these sites suck. Let's be real. eBay, horrible. My brother just bought a pair of Jordans 2 weeks ago, right? I don't really talk about my brother much because he's not really in sneakers, but he's been into sneakers lately. He's kind of getting into it with his son, which is cool. They're having like a little bonding vibe.
That's cool.
And he bought a pair of J's. They sent him the wrong size, bro, from eBay. Now he got to go return the shit and this and that and wait for them to get it to get his money back. I mean, how are you authenticating sneakers and you get the wrong size? This happened 2 weeks ago, guys, and this is eBay. StockX, was StockX the first before GOAT, right? It was StockX, right? In general,
I think so. I think GOAT might have been there, but it might not have been as prominent.
StockX has been doing this for a while. They're a big business. They're worth a lot of effing money. They're not just going around not caring and just fucking shipping everything. They're actually, from my understanding, from a lot of people I know, are always complaining that StockX sometimes doesn't take this shit for stupid reasons. The shoes smelled like smoke. Probably guess who that is, right? Without me saying his name. And then you have people like Stretch was just telling me off camera that they thought that try selling a cause.
Yeah, I had one of the cause figures, and they said that it looked as if I had unsealed it and sealed it back. I was like, okay. Come on now. So what?
I've heard a lot of these kind of stories.
Maybe they put a fake one in there and sealed it back, and took my real one. Who knows?
You never know. There was an issue with a pair of Red Octobers. Last year? I think there was something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly.
Like in the shipping.
Yeah, there was some with the shipping, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So, as I said, I think I'm getting sick.
Sounds like it.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Well, I hope not. I don't want to be sick. But so let's dig into this. I do have a poll up, and I will get to everyone's comments. So just keep writing your thoughts, and we'll get to it in a second.
It's not one of those spinning polls, is it?
Say that again?
It's not one of those polls that spin, right?
Oh yeah, the poles that spin. It's fun. We'll get to that a little bit later. I want to get to meat and potatoes, but we definitely will talk about that. So Nike alleges that StockX's 99.95% authentication accuracy rate is a baseline claim, and that the swoosh even purchased 4 fake pairs from the consignment platform to prove it.
Damn.
And we've seen that where they posted that, and like there was some sort of documentation, and we covered that. I think it was last year, maybe it was this year. I keep forgetting that the year's almost over. It's the 11th month. I mean, the fucking year is almost over. It's crazy. So it says, since the company's inception, StockX has claimed 100% authentic sneakers. And StockX, as I said, was like the go-to, right? It was like where everyone went to, and then we started hearing about gold, and then we started seeing the eBay shit because let's be real, eBay did a smart business move working with SneakerCon, right? Yeah, and they're the ones that are authenticating the shoes. Right. Meanwhile, they can't even fucking send the right shoe size, right?
I mean, I guess it slips through the cracks every now and then, but
the thing is, there's no excuse. If you look, you got to look at the tag of a shoe. Right. So I by accidentally sent the wrong year of a Carmine 6, and they accepted it. That's a big bad fuck up. Yeah. You had different logos on the back of the shoe, and they accepted it, and they didn't give a shit.
They didn't look at the paperwork.
They didn't look at the paperwork. They just looking at the shoe, putting it back in the box, and shipping it.
Carmine 6, yeah.
So I mean, look, I have 2 personal issues with eBay, right? But everyone seems to feel like that's the place to go because SneakerCon is involved, right? Who the fuck makes all these people experts? And also, nothing is 100% accurate when it comes to humans.
Right.
So let's keep that in mind too, guys. Nothing is 100% accurate when it comes to humans. Unless it's getting analyzed by like machines and there's no way to figure this, to pass these shoes. Damn, I just dropped my phone. Brand new fucking iPhone, and I'm already dropping it.
Oh, yo.
Oh, God.
This is a dope t-shirt, Jeff.
What?
Dope t-shirt you got on there, though.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. What's your thoughts, Stretch? Tell me more.
I don't know. I think it's a last-ditch effort for StockX right here.
What, legal-wise?
Yeah, they're like, all right, we'll take it down. Just leave us alone. Can we just all get along? Type of shit.
It's all about this. Got to be for some sort of legal situation. Mm-hmm. Nike's in their ass, and the thing that pissed them off was the NFTs. I think, right?
Yeah.
They're selling them damn NFTs, and Nike don't want people making money off this shit.
Yeah, understandably, right?
What?
Nike's like, nah, this is my block. Go on somewhere else.
Well, I mean, it's their product. It doesn't matter if you sell the shoe or you sell the fucking
the NFT
shoe. They're not fucking around.
Yeah.
So they're going after their asses, and I think that they're trying to set a tone, and they're just using StockX as the people to set the tone with, right?
Yeah.
Because if they really screw StockX, then they're going to have all these other people shook. Because trust me, all these other companies from Go to eBay, in my personal opinion, they're all watching this like, shit, we got to watch our asses right now.
They're probably rooting for StockX to go down the tubes.
I bet they are. But trust me, let me tell you something. They next. They gonna keep coming after motherfuckers, right?
Oh yeah. Which that would change the game 100%. If Nike somehow could shut down all these like consignment places, so people would just have to personally sell them shits. That would change the game a whole lot. Or like you'd see a lot more sneaker shops popping up. People would be able to. I feel like
I've shopped everywhere. I've never had a problem with StockX. Never. I'm shopping at StockX still. If I need to buy a shoe for resale, I'm shopping at StockX. They're not gonna inspect the shoes.
right.
And clearly after experiences with eBay, they're not really inspecting the shoes to my liking, you know. So I mean, it's like, look, there's a chance that you're going to get screwed. So do you want to get screwed by that person, or that person? That's basically what it comes down to, guys.
Right.
You're going to pick who you want to get screwed by, possibly, right? That's really what you're doing. When you're buying on a resale market, as I said, you have humans inspecting sneakers. There's going to be error.
And they have like thousands of sneakers. They have a pile of 1,000 sneakers they got to go through in a day. So they're.
Oh yeah.
They're
how
just
much money these inspectors getting, man, and they probably have a quota how many they gotta go through. You know,
maybe $20 an hour, max.
That's how max. They're not making more than 20 an hour.
Yeah,
I highly doubt it. I would say they probably making 16 an hour.
I'd like to see the whole operation. How many authenticators that they actually have working on day-to-day basis and all that.
What up, Caesar? Salute to you. Thank you for being a member, my man. Shout out to Sean in here, Hawaii. I'm trying to get to everyone. Don't forget, we got super chat. Show that love. Says this doesn't surprise me. Say more. We need more than just short little answers. Why do you feel the way? They still sniffing them. Sniffy sniff.
Yeah.
What up, Chris? Good to see you in here, man. He said, what up, Delz? This is BS. What do you mean by that exactly? Please elaborate a little more. Delz, you have to point out StockX mistakes too, bro. They've never made a mistake with me. What if they... So I have nothing to say. They've been good to me. I never had issues. I bought the same shoe off GOAT 4 times, and they kept returning the fucking shoe. I kept returning the shoe because they sent me them all beat up. But at the end of the day, that's not StockX GOAT's fault. Now that I think about it, in retrospect, that's just the shitty product that Nike was releasing when it comes down to that LeBron that I wanted. They all had flaws, and I was just unhappy with the craftsmanship of the shoe. It was all bent out of shape on the top area of the sneaker. So I was like, yo, I don't want these if they're all fucked up. The media days, which ended up being worth shit. So, but they kept sending them back. And then sending me a new pair. They just could not get it right.
Yeah. I think.
Go ahead, please.
I think StockX went down whenever the Carmines came out, and they weren't differentiating between the pink pair and the not pink pair. I think that was the start of their downfall right there.
But the thing is, I see what you're saying there, but the thing is, there were so many different shades of pink, if you could see the pink or not, Right. So it's like, how do you identify it? That's a lot of,
Yeah.
Some people, how fucking tedious sneakerheads are with the details of shoes, where they're looking at every little fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's madness.
Yeah.
I was live on Instagram earlier, and I was saying, man, if people put the effort they put in the sneakers, motherfuckers would be a lot more successful. Some of you motherfuckers, maybe even me, like real talk. It's crazy. Let's see. He says, damn, it looks like I'm going to stop buying from StockX now and buy. Dude, as I said, I think that this has to do with not law issues, with the court shit. You know what I mean? What is an NFT? Just look it up, brother. You should do some research on that. Everyone should know what an NFT is in 2022.
Yeah, it's like
it's a digital art. It's digital art that you own.
It's like your imaginary friend, but.
What up, Big Frano? What's poppin'? Poodle, what's up? Meow, my man. He says, my Aqua 8 just came in from StockX today. Shipping. I ordered November 8th, and it came today, and they are legit. Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is clearly them covering their asses, guys. It clearly is. Do you realize? Can you just think about if we were the big head honchos of StockX? Me, Stretch, Big Frano, Poodle, Meow. Right? We're all the head honchos over at StockX. Do you know how crazy it is to like? You know how they knew this was going to be a big deal, right? Posting that, like changing that up.
Yeah.
But what do you think? They're just going to fucking have people sending the damn fugazis, and they're just going to, okay, we got another Jordan. Just throw it over there. They're going to be inspecting it just like all these other people inspect.
I mean, the good fakes are about the same price as retail anyway, right? So
Are they?
that's what I've heard.
It's crazy.
So I don't know.
They're charging retail for fakes.
Yeah.
That's nuts. You would think that the fakes would be less because we always hear, well, it doesn't cost. It only costs Nike $10 to make the sneakers. So the guys overseas that do the replicas now are charging retail for the shoes.
Like old buddy back in the day that will pull up with all the J's in his trunk. Fake.
Yeah, but they were selling them probably for peanuts. They was always under retail. I forgot how much it was, but you'd see it. I used to be in Chinatown, all these places. You see them in those curbs and shit, selling them shits in New York. They weren't retail. That's why people bought them, because they were cheap. But this now, it's like, wow, it doesn't cost that much to make a sneaker, but they're charging retail for a shoe. That's insane. I never really even thought about that. Like the replicas, the replica game's charging retail for a shoe, basically, you're saying?
That's what I've heard through the grapevine. The really good ones, like the ones that StockX would have problems with, or any of them.
Any of these sites. Let's stop throwing just StockX.
Me and you both would have problems authenticating.
As I said, fucking eBay can't even tell the difference between sneakers. I've seen it with my own two eyes, so I could say it and not say, oh, I heard through the grapevine or allegedly. No, this is factual. Yeah. eBay doesn't know what the fuck they're doing when you order the sneakers, because I've dealt with them personally, and my damn blood brother dealt with it also. Just recently. You're inspecting the shoe. How do you fucking send the wrong size? The seller sends the wrong size. It goes through inspection, and then it gets shipped to the buyer. How did it get shipped to the buyer? It should have went sent back. It should have got sent right back to the seller. That's scary. That's fucking scary. I'm telling you, man, that I'll never buy sneakers on eBay. Ever. I buy other stuff on eBay, though. You know?
I'm retail gang only.
Yeah, at this point, look, if you really want the sneaker that bad and you can sleep at night and not worry if your sneaker's real or not, then go for it. The only time I'm really buying fucking sneakers on like StockX, I check out GOAT. I'll shop at GOAT still. I'm not anti-GOAT. Yeah. But I'm never shopping at eBay. I'll tell you that. It'll be a cold day in hell, I'll shop at eBay. And I feel just as comfortable shopping at well, not. I was gonna say I feel just as comfortable shopping at GOAT as I would at StockX, even though StockX is getting this heat right now from the public, because it's clear as day, in my opinion. I think that the shit has to do with some legal shit. I think everyone realizes that. They may not have realized it, but now you're watching and you're like, you know what? It could be the case. Hit that like button too, guys, please. I don't know why we're not getting the likes up. I told you guys a few months ago, I can't do this show if you guys ain't supporting what I'm doing by hitting a like button. So if we can't get a like button going, then you guys, I hate to see you go, but have a good time somewhere else. It ain't gonna be here. And we got a beautiful human being in the building. Riddick, what's up, man?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
I ain't got a whole lot of time, but I did want to chime in a little bit here.
Well, thank you, because I very much want to hear your opinion on everything.
So I've actually stopped buying resale shoes, and it has nothing to do with the StockX thing. It has nothing to do with any of the other things. When I stopped doing it was when we were looking at those videos of the authenticators. Remember when we were doing that?
Yeah.
After seeing that, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. So that's why you've seen me. I didn't slow down buying.
Scary, bro. Those videos were crazy. They just
Yeah.
sniffing, flipping a box around, flipping the shoe around like a fucking pizza. Like
Yeah.
Vinny in Brooklyn flipping a pizza. They flip the shoe around 5 times. Here you go. Put a tag on it.
Give it a look and a sniff, and you're good to go. You know, it just like, and like I said, you haven't seen me get a whole lot of sneakers lately, and it's not because I don't want them, and it's not because I can't buy them. It's just because I'm not paying the resale for them, so I'm only getting what I can get retail. You know, so kind of that's where I'm at with it, man. That's pretty much where I'm at with it.
Busting my ass.
It's like Nike. You wear what Nike wants you to have, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's just crazy. You got to do so much to get a fucking shoe nowadays. You got to put out political videos now and all types of shit. Shout out to Jimmy the Saint. He got reached out by Al Mamonero off his video, so that's awesome. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, that's a friend of the show, so we're happy to hear about him.
Did they send him an invoice?
No, they check the infamous. I don't know exactly what happened, so I don't want to say anything if I don't know exactly off rip. But I asked him if he paid him for it. I did ask, do you have to buy him or not? He says I don't know yet. So we'll see. They are reaching out to people. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So.
But as far as what we're talking about here, I totally think this is just like Stretch said, kind of a final play for the, you know what I mean? Because of the whole, the lawsuit, I guess. Is there a lawsuit? I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, Nike on your neck ain't a good look.
No.
That's a scary situation.
There ain't no going up against them either. It'll be a mountain they will not be able to climb. So.
You think that StockX is a dying dog?
I don't think so. I mean, it still seems to be pretty popular.
I think their prices will plummet.
Yeah, that could happen. Yeah.
Like they already have, you know.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a big ass sale, Stretch. Watch.
Yeah, 50% off, 2 days strong. Like, come on, yeah, what?
Crazy ass code flash sale.
Yeah, $100 off coupon.
Yeah. But hey, fellas, I'm going to bounce.
I'm glad you love the show. Thank you.
I'm going to bounce, guys. My dinner just showed up, so I just wanted to chime in real quick and
enjoy
your dinner. And thank you for camming up, brother. I appreciate your time.
Good to talk to you guys.
Yes, sir.
Catch you all down the road.
Yeah. Oh, my man.
Mm-hmm.
That's great, man. It's great to hear Riddick, man. Man. So, let me see what the chat got to say. Are we going to? Let's see. RG. What RG? And RG is battling Sneaker Kings tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's gonna be exciting, right?
Yeah, you got a dono coming too.
Oh, sweet.
It's retracted. I think he wanting to know about NFTs.
Who? The guy who sent the dono?
Yeah.
I'll get to. I don't. Let me just see what he's saying. Pretty soon, the authenticators will be replaced by robots. That's the only way we're gonna know 100%. But the thing is, it's material. It's clothing and it's materials like a damn like leather and suede and rubber. I mean, the only way to authenticate shit is if we really test the fucking materials, if it's the same materials.
Cut it in half, burn it, all that. All right.
Yeah, we're going to check the fibers. You're going to have scientists go in there and fucking hit it with eyedroppers and shit like that. Like, I just don't know. It's at a point now where the fakes are so freaking good where it's like, if you got to risk it to buy a shoe off a site and it possibly may be fake because, as I said, there's human error. Is it time to just start buying fakes for something? Maybe. I think that's why some people are buying fakes because they're like, yo, well, you know what? Fuck it. If I don't know if they're fake and these motherfuckers can't tell, then why don't I just buy the fakes? My whole thing is I want the shit from the fucking I want the shit from Nike or Jordan or Reebok or Adidas or wherever I buy the shit. I want their product. I don't want a replica. I want their product. You're muted. Toots, you muted.
Right.
You were saying something.
I just said right.
Oh, I thought you were saying more than that.
Oh.
So, you know, like that's my whole thing. That's why I won't buy those, because I want what I'm buying.
Right.
That's it. You know, I'm not gonna eat a fucking replica McDonald's meal, so I'm not gonna wear replica polo. I'm not gonna wear a replica fucking. The McDonald's shit was stupid. I was trying to give it an that was really fucking dumb. Yeah. I'll call myself out if I do some dumb shit. I have no problem calling myself out if I say something stupid. I'm just as hard on myself as I am with other people. Trust me. Fucking that was stupid. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy a replica polo or fucking any other clothing line, and I'm gonna treat that just like sneakers. If you want to do that, that's fine. I'm not judging you. I don't think anything negative about you. That's what you do. I'm not one of those guys. If you wear fake sneakers, then you're fake. I don't judge people on what they wear. I judge people on how they act, you know. And then if you act like an asshole, then I'm going to start judging how you look, you know.
If you wear fucked up looking fakes, I might judge you.
If you what?
If somebody's wearing some fucked up looking fakes, I'm probably going to judge them.
Well, shit, man. You saying that these shits cost about retail for them? They better look the damn same. Look, if you can't tell the difference, the only way to tell if a sneaker is real is by fucking doing this, sniffing it, and you know, bouncing on your bicep and shit like that. Like, then you know, I mean, come on, bro. This is getting out of hand. This is fucking crazy now. Like, this is crazy. What is the? I think this an NFT, right? I own NFTs, right? NFT is a digital 3D piece of art that you could buy. So basically, StockX was selling a digital art, right, Brandon? And what happened is that Nike was pissed off about that because I'm pretty sure they were like, I don't remember, wasn't it like a Staples dunk or some shit like that? Or you don't remember? A pigeon dunk or something. I'm not 100% sure, but they were selling these digital arts, right? You buy the shit and it goes right to your phone or your hard drive. Right?
And they keep it in their, like, the NFT in their storage, and you can cash it out, and then they send you a pair of the shoes. But the NFT costs like
you don't get the shoe.
No, you could cash it in and they'll send you a pair of shoes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But the NFT costs like $400 as opposed to like $280 for the shoe. So yeah.
I did not know that. I thought it was just digital art because they removed it pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, it was digital art. Like, as long as you possessed it and didn't trade it in, then it became the tangible thing. Yeah.
That's wild. So why is Nike tripping if they're fucking selling?
Because they were selling like something in their likeness, I suppose.
Oh yeah. You know why? Because you can go ahead and sell that art after and make money.
Yeah, like if you sell a print of like a Da Vinci or something, somebody will have a problem with that.
Makes sense, 100%.
And especially if it's not actually a print, it's just a NFT, like something you can't touch or hold or take home with you. So I thought
you own it. It's in your phone, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
They got the VV app. With the VV app, you could buy NFT art from Marvel and DC and all them guys. And I own some off VV app. I could literally just fucking open up the VV app and have the Joker artwork I got, and I could have it just looking. I could place it right here, but you got to have the app to see it. Like, I own a bunch of NFTs when it first started, but the thing is, everyone got an NFT. Like, people, like I had this guy who was like, "Yo, you should come out with Adele's NFT. I'll help you with it." No one gonna buy fucking Adele's NFT. You know, I can't even get y'all to hit the damn like button. You think someone's gonna buy a damn NFT and shit?
It might have blew up. You never know.
Shit, motherfuckers don't like me. But yo, thank you, Brandon. First donor of the day. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. What promo do I want to play? Let's go. Where's the one I want to play? This one, because basically this is what it is when it comes back to Press Rewind. We're talking about the Alma Mineers. And motherfuckers want you to do political videos now just to get a pair of shoes. It's crazy. Like, G-Fish, talk to him, bro.
The sneaker game fucking trash, yo. Motherfuckers want you to write a goddamn essay, goddamn chew gum, rub your stomach, rub the top of your head, do 50 push-ups. Let me crease the shoe for you. You can't walk out the store with a box. I gotta fuck the box up. For some lame ass motherfuckers that don't even know who the sneaker.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Brandon McMahon. Any relation to Vince?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, no problem, my friend. Thank you for sending the dono. Helps the show.
Yeah, I hope it makes sense. It didn't really make sense to me, but.
Nah, I think you got it. Send the link. Got you, bro.
Uh-oh.
Send the link. Send the link. Here you go. Appreciate all your I think he means contributions. I'm waiting on the Why So Sad dunks from StockX. They're not wronged me. They've not wronged me this point. Yeah, dude. StockX is. I think StockX is just switching their stance a little, just so they can protect themselves and all that. There's probably some kind of. Why would they do this? I mean, it doesn't have to be. I'm not saying. Go ahead. Yo, what up, Payne? What's popping? What's your thoughts on this?
Like I said in my comment, I'm not surprised by this. StockX has had so many horror stories about them not being able to authenticate shoes and stuff like that. So by them taking the authentication guaranteed off of there, like you said, covers their ass.
Have you ever had any bad situations with StockX?
I've never had a bad situation with any of the platforms. So, but I'm just saying, as far as the horror stories, I've heard more horror stories about StockX. And I mean, we're here right now. StockX is the one under fire. And you know what I'm saying? But you bringing up eBay and GOAT, and StockX is the one under fire right now. So
yeah, but you know how many people I know that's had bad situations with StockX?
How many?
0. And you know what? You know how many people I know that's had bad issues with eBay and GOAT? Many. And you know what? You know how easy it is to get attention on social media, and how many people's little pee-pee grows when they get attention on the internet, and they make a lie up and then everyone likes and retweets it. I don't believe when people talk. I can't believe Frank on Twitter that's talking about how they shafted him when I don't know who the fuck Frank is. But I'm on YouTube and you're on YouTube and he's on YouTube, and we don't know anyone that had a bad situation over there, right?
Well, I actually do know a guy. This was 2 years ago. He sent me a DM that he paid $3,200 for a pair of fake Paranormans, and he was asking everybody for help. He tagged Tony D, he hit me up, he hit everybody up, Kais, to help because they wouldn't respond to him. He just spent $3,500 on a pair of fake Paranorman phones.
How did he know they were fake, and how did everyone else know they were fake?
He sent me the whole pictures of them.
What was off about him?
The flame pattern was off. The foam looked too shiny on the Paranormans. They wasn't right. They wasn't right at all. But the glow bottom was too green for a shoe that's 10+ years old. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a little more yellowish from aging. Not that crispy green.
Yeah, it's like
when you first got it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the dead giveaway before the Concords came back. Remember, people were breaking out Concords and they were icy as fuck on the bottom. Meanwhile, you know they're gonna have that tar yellow around the traction pads and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and what's that kid name on YouTube? What's his name? Harrison. What's his name? Harrison Neville or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know who he is.
What's his name? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Stretch.
You said it.
Yeah, they sold him some fake Mars yards, StockX.
No, that was somebody else.
No, it was him too.
Oh shit!
Damn,
it was two big YouTubers that got fake
I can
Mars yards.
What are they? What is that?
The Mars yards.
The Mars yards.
Sachs, like the first shits he came out with.
Who?
Tom Sachs.
Oh, the Mugly things.
Yeah, not the moon boot looking, but
The
the
very first pair.
shoe that was inside the moon boot.
Yeah.
So, how did they know they were fake though?
Mm-hmm.
I guess they both put them on check.
Yeah, but why do you guys believe in check being authentic?
I'm just telling you what the shoe.
No, I'm not saying you particularly, but I'm just saying like, who died and made check the fucking the God, Jesus Christ, Allah, whoever you believe in.
Like the authenticator.
That's what I'm saying, like all of this shit where we're like, well, this one, well, that one. It's like, unless it's like, I just like, it's so weird. It's like we're like people are like believing one thing but not the next, but it's all the same shit. It's just different names.
Well, for me, at the end of the day, bro, it all comes down to knowing what you're buying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I do a lot of reach backs. So the stuff I reach back for, I already know that they ain't make no foo-foos of those. You know what I'm saying? So I'm safe to just grab it off of whatever site because I know they ain't make a fake of it because I reached back so far for it.
Yeah, you already know, Chris. Good eye. What up, Gabe? What's up, Gabriel Kicks? Yeah, I mean, like me, I really, the only time I'm buying shit right now on the resale market is something like, for example, I really wanted those penny twos, and I didn't get them. And now I can get them from the retail. So eventually I'll probably go back and get those. There's not high demand in it. I don't think I have to worry about buying a fake shoe of that, you know? But like something like the Lost and Founds, I mean, look, some people really feel very confident in themselves where they can buy the shoe and then legit check it themselves later. So I think for people that feel very confident in themselves as far as getting a sneaker and knowing if it's legit, I think those folks are going to have no problem buying from there because they can call them out after and say they're fake if they're fake. But for the average guy, girl, lady, I don't know. I mean, as I said, look, some people have issues here, some people have issues here, some people have issues here, right? It's basically 3 different ways we're going, right?
Yeah.
So we're hearing negative shit about every single lane. There's 3 fucking lanes. We're on the highway. You go on the StockX highway lane, you go on the fucking eBay lane, you go to the GOAT lane. We've heard all negative shit about all 3 of them. So it's like,
pick your poison.
Pick your fucking poison or take another route, you know? Basically, take another route.
Or wait till they restock.
Yeah, that's take another route. Because at this point, whatever lane you're in, there's a risk that you may get a fake.
Mm-hmm.
Because as I said, there's human error. And then there's lack of fucking doing your job, like what I've seen eBay do multiple times. See, it's one thing if a shoe doesn't pass a shoe size inspection because the fake is so good. Like, it's one thing if the fake is so good, the human eye can't
differentiate.
They're fake. Yes, exactly. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Digi scales out, I think. Like,
I know you've been swearing by that, and that makes a lot of sense. Like weighing the shoe, maybe.
Like, because they can't, the fakes, they can't. I don't think they can make it weigh the same, anywhere close to weighing the same without.
They actually can.
Yeah, take a chunk of the midsole, but you won't.
Explain, Henry, your statement right there.
Well, the thing is, so Nike doesn't own the blueprints anymore to a lot of these shoes. They already there's a certain amount of years that you can have that patent for, and it's been known already that a lot of the blueprints and everything have been.
That'll make sense, though.
Yeah, let them finish, Stretch. I love
They don't. They lost one of the ones. The first ones they lost. The patent for is Air Force Ones. That's why they could get the Air Force Ones almost like to the T. Like the fake pair look almost to the T of the Air Force One. That's why Bape was able to get the shape and everything almost like the Air Force One. And the Jordan 1, the same thing. Back then, yeah, you can tell the difference. But now, I'm talking about now, for the past 4 years, they, if I'm not wrong, they lost the Jordan 1 now, because I think it's after 25 years, the patent is basically kind of up for grabs or some crap. I forgot. There was an article about it, and that's why if you get a 2013 pair of a fake 2013 pair of Air Jordan 1, you could fold that in like 2,000 different ways, almost like origami.
Like a wallet, huh?
Yeah, and now you can't because they got the actual, like basically kind of like the blueprint, and they have access to the same materials. They have access to similar things. Now, obviously, again, these people, they're trying to produce them faster than the real ones. So a lot of times they're not going to make it right. And then now Nike has more of a state of the art.
Why do you say that, Steve? By the way, keep going.
Now Nike, if I'm not wrong, they're using like more modern machines. It ain't too many people really making them. It ain't like they're using the videos, and now before you could differentiate the fake by the little marks, the little invisible ink marks. Now
Now they're
not even using
right?
that. They're not using it no more.
So, because I remember hearing, like, I think it was either Rob or Troll, or both of them saying that. Yeah, I think I seen one of them that they were moving that. Continue, Henry. Please.
So what they're using the kind of almost the same technique, but not exactly the same technique as Nike, which is like kind of like a projector, instead of using the ink. So it's crazy how they're like.
What do you mean projector? Like it's projecting the sketching onto the product, onto the item that they're making
on the leather, and whatever.
And then they're just working from the projected lines that are on there.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's clever. That's cool.
So because that's what Nike's doing. So this is the thing. Nike obviously is going to evolve faster than those companies. But a lot of those companies, and it's been proven that a lot of the workers work in both factories. They work in the factory that Nike's work for, and then also the other one. So they kind of, how do I say, they kind of play both markets. It's crazy. Like there's a lot of different articles out there. To me, like I always tell everybody, I know a lot about it, because they're like, so why do you want to know so much about it? It's not that I'm against people trying to resell the fakes as new. I mean, as the retail pair. That's the only thing I'm against. You wear whatever you want to wear. Me, that's why if I can't hit on release day or restocks or anything, I go different avenues. I go to different companies that I like. Like obviously I know me as basically like the Ewing King. Or I go to Reebok, or I go to LA Gear. I like all types of OG style, like retro sneakers. Like I can go that route. I'm not afraid. And that's the thing. A lot of people are so stuck with just Nike and Adidas, or even just Nike in general, or just Jordan itself. They don't even mess with Nike.
Yeah.
At one point, one of the biggest collectors, Jumpman Bostic, didn't even have a pair of Nikes. The only one that he had Nike was the Jordan 1, or anything that had to do with Jordan. But if it didn't have nothing to do with Jordan, he basically didn't have it. Then he started little by little getting like foam posits, and he got some stuff. But there are people out there like that, which is nothing wrong. I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But you're gonna have to deal with that drama and this issue of the whole fakes, like, because especially now, back then probably not, but now they are so, bro, I'm telling you, if you see the best of the best, you tell these people, Wuhan and all that, to make you the best, they'll make it for you. Now you're gonna have to pay a little bit more, but they'll make it for you.
That's wild.
So
Shout out to, how do you say this guy's name?
Pej
Royal. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. I'll call you Royal, knocking with the best DJ Delz on a Thursday. Keep in mind, we got the sneaker battle tomorrow night, man. It's gonna be a damn good battle. We got Sneaker Kings versus RGA Inc. So it's gonna be incredible. 7:00 p.m. Be here. It may be 7:30. I think it's 7:00 though. I gotta run it by the fellas one time. But yo, thank you so much for the dono. Second dono of the night. I appreciate you. Says I've never felt comfortable buying from them, and you shouldn't when it's hard to ID these shoes that one thing that Henry said that really stuck to my head in the with his while he was just talking right there is that he was talking about the fakes back in the day, about how paper thin, like, I'm a New York guy. I walk around New York. Sometimes you walk around a street corner and there's fucking some guy with this fake shoes. You pick them up and they were like thin, like you could feel that they were fucking mad thin.
You could literally do this to like the Jordan 1.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I mean, people are doing the silliest shit to tell if they're fake or not. Or before you know it, they're gonna freaking start getting a file and file the leather and sniff it to see if it's the fucking thing or not.
Put it this way.
Let me hit this guy's promo. And we'll continue. But yo, Royal, that's the ultimate compliment. Ultimate Delz time. Bong bong. Let's go.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is P Royal rocking with your boy DJ Delz on a Thursday. We got Henry in here. We got Stretch Boogie in here. And man, what a damn good show. Hit that like button, please. Show love. It takes 1 second. It really helps me. When you help me, you help the show. You help this platform to continue. So we have this, as I said to someone, I forgot who, it was Stretch or someone else, I forgot. This is like almost like a social club, like like the East Coast shit. Old gangsters go and go hang out. It's a social club. Come here, we hang out, we talk sneakers. Sometimes we crack jokes. So show love. This is where you like to go. So just like anywhere else you like to go, show love. Support the show. But yeah, man. I mean, look, if you guys are scared about buying fakes because you're not knowledgeable about the sneaker, you shouldn't buy the shoe to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
And also, look, to play devil's advocate, well, what the hell? I'm just a consumer. They shouldn't sell the shoes if there's a possibility they could be fake. You go there too, right? Or no?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, some of the top guys in this whole whatever sneaker community, whatever you want to call it, they've gotten caught. That guy Yeezy busted. Didn't
they show him what was it, the complex program?
Yeah, the full size run.
Yeah, they showed him the two shoes and he got it wrong or something.
So, they showed him the shoes, all the different ones, and then they played a little prank on him to see if he would differentiate the sneaker, and they had a fake 500. They had a top of the line fake 500, right? Mm-hmm. The man couldn't tell that it was fake.
Human eye, bro. We're not.
That's
perfect.
What I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's crazy because again, another big guy, 2J's. He got caught with a pair of fake auto-laced Air Max. He took that post down quick when somebody called him out on it.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
Say that again so I can register that properly.
So there was a post he put on IG.
Who was this?
2J's.
Okay.
Owner of Urban Necessities.
Yeah, I know who he is. The one that's giving my guy a hard time. Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. Like, it wasn't really because they proved it that it was a fake pair. Mm-hmm. He might have not known because, in all honesty, who's gonna think it? They make these fake pair of the auto laces one. That's crazy to get that down. And he has a real pair that he bought from a known person that won it from an auction. And then he got another surprisingly pair that he posted both of them on IG, that he had two pairs, and the one pair was a fake pair. So he took that post down quick. That post, you can't find it no more. So somebody called him out on it, and they described it exactly and to what was the problem, and it was that.
Yeah, bro.
And he got but the thing is, these guys are multimillionaires. They've made their rep already. Obviously, they're gonna get a little. Be like, it's okay, buddy. You messed up, but it's okay. Yeah,
Well, people pick and choose who they want to give a pass to for fucking
exactly
in life, right?
Yeah,
sometimes you can't give people a pass because they fuck up too many times. But if you see like people in society, when people fuck up, bro, people pick and choose, just like people pick and choose who they want to point at, right? And all different things. Look at the whole shit right now, Kyrie Irving, right?
Yeah.
Like, look at the Kanye shit. Look at the people pick and choose, People are pissed off at Kanye, want to cancel him about the Jewish statement, but a lot of people didn't give a fuck when he talked about black people.
Yeah, that's
some racist shit, if you ask me. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
why were all these angry Jewish folks in big businesses that canceled Kanye over the fucking Jewish statement? Where were they when they were talking about black people? That sounds like some bullshit to me. That sounds a little racist.
But that's how, unfortunately, society is now.
That taught me a lesson that fucking in America, Jewish people people care more about Jewish people than black people. That's what I took from this lesson of Kanye West, which is fucking sad, bro. I know that's a crazy statement, but
makes sense.
What the fuck, bro? He said, slavery was a choice, but he didn't get canceled for that. But he's talking about how Jewish people are running the industry, and he got canceled for that.
But it's true, though.
I mean, dude, it just shows how scary this world is.
But that's the thing. Like for them to think that nobody knows that they run most of this industry, or most of almost any industry right now in the U.S., it's kind of naive to me. Like, my guys, we know who y'all are. It's not hard to Google who owns this or who's the part and see where they're from or who they are. Like, you are, they're gonna know who you are. So it's mind-boggling to me. That's the thing. I've never been a big fan of Kanye. I did like him. I liked him. I wasn't a fan. I liked him when College Dropout came out, and that all of that, that era of him. But again, for them to go after him, and I can't believe I'm defending him, but for them to go after him for that is wrong when he's speaking the truth. Why, y'all? Why don't y'all want everybody to know?
Well, it's not some of the shit he said. I definitely think people have the right to take it in an offensive way. I definitely agree. He didn't say. I think he meant to say something else, but the way he said it was wrong. He said it in a really fucking stupid ass way to say it. Yeah. And I don't agree with the way he said it, but I do think that this world is crazy because it just shows again how black folks, in my eyes, they just are not getting the same kind of fucking love and respect in this world as other people like Jewish folks, and that's fucked up. It's almost like Kanye's fuck up by saying crazy shit, exposed what's really going on in this world. You know, I mean, that Black lives are to some not equivalent to other lives, right? That's what I take it as. Some of you could agree with me, some of you could not. And that's fucked up. In 2022, we shouldn't be dealing with this type of nonsense, man. I mean, you know, I was reading an article about someone. Oh no, I wasn't reading an article. I'm lying. I was listening to someone talking about interracial relationships in 2022. Why are we even using that word anymore? It should just be relationships. Like if you're a white dude dating a black chick, or vice versa, a black chick date, or whatever your gender is, two fucking girls dating each other, one's white, one's black, two dudes, whatever the case is, why are we even saying like interracial? Like, why are we even acknowledging color at this point? It's so crazy. It's even like Nike. We have women's sizes and then men's sizes. We're taking steps back by labeling everything. Let's stop labeling everything and just put it out there as people or you know, like with the sex thing and everything like that. Like, it's so strange the way the world is, and it's very sad. This is a fucked up world we live in, B. And Kanye West is so bananas that he exposed something that I don't even know if you guys realize, and he exposed how racist people are in this world. Because, as I said, when he said that shit about about black people, motherfuckers were pissed off about it. But the higher ups in America, all these successful folks that have the opportunity to really shaft him and cancel him, they didn't cancel him. I mean, that was ill. Do you remember the on TMZ when he was arguing with, I think his name was Van or something? I mean, that was some really crazy shit right there. Like, I thought that he was finished when I seen that. Like, it was, I couldn't believe how many people were just like, oh, whatever, I'm buying this Yeezys, this and that. But then now, oh, anti-Semitic, cancel Kanye, So all you guys that are like, cancel Kanye, I guess a lot of you guys didn't give a shit about him saying that fucking black people, it was their choice for slavery. Yeah, so you kind of exposed yourself as being a piece of shit too, in my eyes.
I kind of them people.
Alex says, congratulations, you played yourself. Thank you to Ayo Gusto for the $5 donor. That's the high for the night. Let's go.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Ayo Gusto.
And chicken PayPal too.
Yeah. Just to add to what you said, though, not only does that with them supposedly canceling him, they just proved him right.
Yeah.
And they don't. It's like you basically snitched on yourself. So
yeah, but the way he said things, the worst thing he said was he should not have said the DEFCON 3 line. That's what fucked him heavy. The DEFCON 3 thing, and then him refusing he was just, I think, you know what the impression of Kanye was that pissed people off about Kanye this time around is that Kanye, and this is just my interpretation of everything I watched. I almost felt like he, and I think I said this once, I felt like he was Scarface in the last scene where he felt he was bulletproof. He remember when he just was like, come on, he's got his gun in one hand, and he's like, and he's screaming, and they're shooting him. He's like, come on, you got it. Like, I think he felt like he feels that no one can cancel him. I'm worth $11 billion. Eat my ass. You know, that's what I felt like he was like. And then before you know it, everyone was probably like, oh, okay, well, you feel that Billy badass. Okay, well, Adidas is like, yo, F you if you think that you can't be canceled and this and that. We're taking your shit away from you. Balenciaga, stop messing with them. You know, it could have also been the kind of flex that I felt he was putting out there. You know.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that too.
You know?
Like, to me,
Like, if you're my boss, Henry, if you're my boss, right? Well, not boss. Let's say me and you were partners, right? But you were worth way more money than me. But I can't. But you hired me. We had a partnership, and I brought mad money to your shit. But at the end of the day, you're the one who gave me the opportunity, right? We have to have respect for each other. I made your business hotter, right? But you brought me in and you gave me the ball. Without handing me the ball, I can't shoot the ball and score and make shit pop. You know. So look, we got to look at it like this, right? Fucking, I'm out here now basically saying, no one can cancel me. You know. I'm that mother effer, right? And you're sitting back in your chair with your finger like this, saying, "This mother effer right here, this motherfucker, I may have helped create a monster right here." You know, you're like, all right, well, you were worth $11 billion, and I'm not saying he said that, but I felt that energy, and I think a lot of us did. Like, he's unstoppable. He's worth $11 billion. I could talk about whatever I want to talk about. I can insult whoever I want to talk about. Insult this, that, and the third. You know, and get away with it. I think that Henry was like, yo, fuck Delz. I'm going to pull the plug on this stinking ass right now. You know?
Yeah.
I
Does
can
that make
see
any sense what I'm saying or no?
Oh no, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You like you said it perfectly with the whole Scarface thing. Scarface at the end.
Yeah.
Power and greed got to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought he was unstoppable, and
people forget who they are, bro. When they got attention and they start growing in different directions, people start forgetting who they are and who they peeps are and where they came from, bro. And that's the lesson we learned with Kanye, B. He never was super humble ever, really. The only good thing I'll say that he was always humble with is you never seen him treat his fans like shit. It was always just the media. The only time you see him doing any kind of act was always against the media, smashing the cameras. But how many times have you seen Kanye West sign a sneaker, take a picture, listen to a motherfucker's rap song on the phone? A lot. A whole lot. Way more than other artists, I'm going to be honest with you. Me, in my eyes. So, that's the only time I say, well, Kanye's a humble guy when he shows love to his fans. But look, at the same time, you have to think you're the best, and you got to believe in yourself to be the best, right?
Yeah.
Look at Lil Wayne, right? Lil Wayne was always someone that everyone liked. Lil Wayne, until he started saying, "I'm the best rapper alive," and doing all the mixtapes. You kept hearing it. "I'm the best rapper alive. I'm the best rapper," and then you start paying more attention to his bars, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta put it out there that you that motherfucker. For people to really stand behind you, then you're like, yo, we keep saying he's that mother effer, So shit, and then before you know it, naturally you start paying more attention to him. So I understand how he's very behind his own product and his visions and shit, because you should be. But
there's nothing wrong about that.
No, not at all. But there's a difference between that and just coming off like you're God and shit, B. Like he almost has like a God complex or something, like where he feels like he was untouchable and he lost everything. And some agree with it, some don't. Brandon McMahon, thank you for being a member too, man. Now you are able to vote tomorrow night when we have the battle, which will be 7. I think it's 7:00 tomorrow. Yeah. So I hope to see you there, and thank you for being a member.
Good Lord, that's awesome.
Yeah, check your PayPal too. I think he sent you something, and he wants the ILA promo.
Okay, who sent it?
Brandon McMahon.
Okay.
I'm just to me I just think that people they're their own enemies sometimes, bro. And they hurt themselves, and in a way I kind of feel bad for the dude, because like, dang, you were worth $11 billion and now you're barely worth $500 million.
Ugh, $5 million. Ugh, gross. I kind of feel like the first time whenever he went off at the TMZ office, like people just kind of dismissed it as mental health and Kanye needs help. And
You are right.
yeah,
You are right. So that is
yeah.
a way to defend the people that were like, we don't need to cancel him. He's just bipolar. He's going through a bunch of shit. Because that was right around where he announced he was bipolar. So maybe that's how he was able to moonwalk his ass around that situation.
And Kim, he probably caught Kim.
Great observation, Stretch.
Probably caught Kim.
I love hanging out. I love hanging out, bro. Motherfuckers, bro. That's you 100 on that.
Hey, you know
that's factual, B. Because he just announced he was bipolar right then, right around that time.
That shit with Kim too, right around that same time too, probably before the world.
I think they were still together, but there was like rumors or some shit.
Yeah, it was before we knew about anything, so you know how shit.
Yeah. Yep. And I'm updating my phone.
Gave him a pass because they thought it was his mental health, and then whenever he went after the Jewish people, they was like, all right, fuck this guy. And then Adidas.
So that's the way to combat what I was saying before about people picking and choosing what they think is cancel worthy. That was right when that happened, because I remember everyone was like, this motherfucker need to take his Lexapro or some shit. Like, my man need to take his meds.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing you can't afford the medicine, that shit's expensive, but if you can afford the medicine, then my man, you need to take your medicine, my man. Like, real talk, if it helps you.
He could build his own factory and make his own medicine.
You're damn right. Yeah.
Did you check your PayPal though?
I'm trying to get to my email right now.
Okay.
I'm on the studio computer, and I'm not signed in on there.
You didn't leave a question in the chat, so.
And I'm updating my phone right now. It's doing a whole update on the new phone I got.
The last update was pretty long.
But he said he wanted the Illa promo, so.
I'll play the Illa promo. Who is it again?
Brandon McMahon, Vince's
brother?
Yeah, grandson, great. Yeah.
Where's that post? I can't find
it's hold on.
Shout out to Illa Styles too, man. Shout out to Illa Styles. Talked to him yesterday.
I think it's right before all the KFC talk. Yeah.
I watch everyone's movements. And I always got people's back. That's one thing you'll see about me. Sometimes people think I ain't paying attention to people. I pay attention, you guys. People know. I'll randomly hit you up when I see I need to try to help a person out. Always there for my peeps. Always there. Shout out to Illa. Shout out to Riddick. Content creators that fuck with me. They'll tell you how many times I hit them two up. Shit. If I think of an idea, any way to help them, I always hit them up. Love those guys. Love everyone that got love for me. Real love, not the fake shit. We don't do fake shit here. Let me see in here. I'm on my other laptop. Thank you. $10 he sent. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Brandon McMahon. This is some good shit right here. All right, let's go to the Illa Styles promo, man. Let's do it.
DJ Delz, you know I love you.
Hey, yo, Playboy, watch who you step. You see what I got on, fam? Styles, check, shitting on niggas with the shoes. My whole flock is fly. Peep the bird's eye views from the checks to balances. Flex the EA's punish release calendars. Big bangs, no silences. Delzy on your news feed. Problems we solve them on Fridays with more kicks than Bruce Lee. Switching up speeds, riding the Fuji in the movie. AF3 spraying the AR-15 on Hollywood posters. Score like the Riddick Chronicles. Leave a nigga stretched off white like Virgil Abloh shoes. These dope boy classics on my feet make it look like I got more samples than Ron G. Jordan 3, cement sculptures. Wave runners got it off the coaster. Hawaii ramming grams of the fish scale to Norfolk. And I ain't no saint if a nigga walk up. I put in pain. Blow a circle in your back like an organ. Phone posit. I keep my sweetness in union with my thought process. It's all concepts. At most we take an L, but that's money saved. Quarter W on grails, double up the pay. for the win, a different kick every other day. One by the door and the other one tucked away. Bees like that sometimes, that's what my brothers say. And yeah, I'm an addict for sneakers, you gotta love a J.
DJ Bells. Ooh, baby, you rock my bells.
12 pounds.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Brandon. Thank you so much, Brandon McMahon, for the dono. I wonder how many. What's going on with the voting? Let me see what's going on with the votes. For people that are walking in here a little bit late to the party, that's fine. We're happy to have you here. The whole conversation is basically, what the fuck are we doing about StockX, right? Because people are kind of scared right now about the whole situation. StockX, they removed this damn is it on the screen? Yeah, you see they removed the shit where it used to say verified authentic. It's not there no more on the site. And I want to go to the site to see what's going on with that. You know, maybe it was an error too.
I mean, I never really, I almost did a couple of times buy from them, but I always found a way to get the shoe if I'm really looking for it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So it's never been, and then I'm basically almost messed more with GOAT, and then recently I've messed with eBay a little bit here and there, but again, like when it comes to certain shoes, I don't even dare to go to any of those three sites. Like ones, if I was to look for a one, the ones, the fours, threes, basically the sneakers that I know that the replica market, fake market, whatever you want to call it, that they have perfected, and I know that they have. So it's kind of crazy. But you know, it's funny because I think I sent it to y'all too, because even Nightwing was talking about it, how he had two pairs that he got, one in store and one online from Foot Locker, and both of the shoes look completely different.
What is this guy? Wait, hold on 1 second. I don't mean to cut you off. I'm curious what he's saying. He says, "I'm glad I'm a person that doesn't just believe what other people tell me." Colin, yeah, no, I understand what you're saying with that. He says, "When you live for God money is your only God. Everything is always true." He says people will denounce what Kanye did, but don't know any history of blacks. What exactly are you saying about that? Are you talking about, for example, that film too that Kyrie got canceled over? I'm pretty sure Kyrie only really shared that link to the video on Twitter and just said, "I just wanted to share that."
But I see where he's coming from though, because it's true. A lot of people don't know a lot of history
on their bus, even
out of the black history. They do not know it.
What's this? I love you, Delz. We can have a disagreement, but you still my man. When did we have a disagreement?
He's just saying in general.
I mean, look, we're just talking. That's my whole thing. Like we're just shooting the shit. But this barbershop right here, B. For your own home.
Yeah, like it going back to what you were saying though, and I kind of like.
I didn't mean to cut you up. I just don't want to lose track of the chat. Go ahead, bro.
But what he said is true, though. And a lot of people don't know the true history or the specifics of Black history. They only know what they were taught in school or hip hop or what we see on TV. But it's deeper than that. I'll admit, I don't know.
I don't know the history behind it, so I can't speak on it. But I will say I'm seeing a lot of people saying what Eric is saying.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm seeing, but I can't speak on something I don't know. I'm not going to speak on that when I don't know that.
We won't go.
But I'm not going to say Eric is wrong because I don't know.
Eric, I'll tell you this, my guy. I know what you're talking about, and yes, and it's crazy that we could get very deep into it, but I don't want to get into that because
That's a whole different road.
Yeah,
you could lose your job saying the wrong thing.
Yeah, and I work for the government, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you.
But
you saying a lot of words. You gotta calm your ass.
Well, I mean, I'm not. There's certain things I know my limits. But what he's saying though, it is very true though. A lot of people don't know the history. A lot of people, there's a lot of things that we use commonly that, you know, people don't know that it actually came from the black culture, it came from and a black inventor, or it came from. They don't know the history of a lot of things. They just go by whatever either they've been taught in school or what they've seen in TV. But they don't understand that TV a lot of times shortcut a lot of things just to make it fit on a show or make it fit.
Facts, big facts.
Yeah, so you gotta understand, you're talking about thousands of years condensed to a 30-minute show probably that you watched, or a little 4-page article that you read on a blog or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy because that comes to any culture, especially like the Hispanic culture too, the Asian culture too. A lot of people don't know like how many things were made by Asians before this, you know, before the whole everything's made in Asia because it's cheaper. No, even like gunpowder, where's that from? Asia.
Everything's from Asia.
You know, a lot of things.
The only shit on earth that ain't from Asia is our human bodies. Maybe some of you. Everything's fucking from Asia. The only thing that's in your room right now, in every one of your rooms that's not from Asia, is your skin and bones. That's it. Everything. Maybe this bottle of water ain't made in Asia, but besides that, everything else is. This microphone is. I'm sure this vape is. I'm sure this guitar is that's standing over here. I'm sure it all is, you know. Printer, speaker, shit. Sure you know these boxes are made in Asia, I'm sure. We know the speakers are.
It's crazy though because people don't think about that before they speak, and I don't know. It's just this whole thing is just it's gonna go away soon. I mean, like everything else. Like now, Kanye's thing is starting to kind of. I'm not saying it's starting to wash out, but it's starting to
grow it up
too much. Like it was in the beginning. Kyrie's still leaking or lurking around. I mean, but it's not that big. It's only us. In all honesty, the ones that are talking about it the most is us in the sneaker culture, and then whoever's into basketball. But other than that, you won't hear it in another. What's it called? Other countries and everything. You know, sometimes I watch the Spanish news with my mother just to spend time with her, and that's what she likes to watch. And I didn't hear nothing about Kyrie through there. So it's like they did speak about Kanye, but Kanye is just he's another beast compared to Kyrie. Let's be honest. So
yeah, Kanye is super like reckless. Like his thought pattern is reckless, you know.
Yeah, and
like I think that Kanye gets himself in hot water because of the way he's saying things. Like he's not thinking and wording shit. He's just
filter. Yeah, filter. He just says it before he thinks.
Says it without thinking of how to say it.
Freestyling.
Yeah, he's freestyling all day. That's what he does.
Straight off the top. It don't matter.
Off the top sometimes is the best thing, you know, like just going off the top of your mind.
And sometimes it ain't, right?
Sometimes it ain't, you know. I mean, but look, man, a lot of people respect what Kanye did that are for what Kanye said, because I see it. They say, man, people don't realize that Kanye risked his whole shit for what his opinion is. He lost billions of dollars because of his opinion. He was so passionate about his opinion. He didn't give a shit about his wealth.
Yeah.
And other people think that, like myself, that he also just felt like he's bulletproof.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with you more that way.
Yeah,
he really wanted out of that contract, and he's got something planned. He's got to have something planned for him to do something drastic like that.
Everyone ain't.
But but the thing is, this is the crazy part. Think about this, right? So, and I brought this up before. And Nike is. For some reason I still have that feeling he's going back to Nike soon, very soon. Even though Nike with Phil Knight did that whole thing is happening right now with Phil Knight and Kyrie. But have you heard Nike say anything bad about Kanye yet?
About what? Who? Kyrie?
Kanye.
Oh, no, they're staying the hell away from it. I don't think Nike wants any part of it, though.
They'll wait until that thing dies down, and then they start making they start bringing back his shoes. They start bringing back new, kind of like a revamp of him. I have a feeling that something big's going to happen between both of them, because that was one of the last things that he was doing. One of is speaking to Nike again.
Mm-hmm.
Nike. Everybody knew that. So
Nike ain't fucking with him, bro. You know that.
Unless they pre-plan this whole thing, like go ahead, say whatever you got to do to get out of Adidas contract. We got you.
Well, that's the thing.
That could be true, but
just to let you know, his contract with Adidas actually expired in 2020, right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
So they didn't have a binding contract no more. They had, I forget what it is, but they still had business together basically. But they didn't have that binding contract where he couldn't go nowhere but stay with Adidas. And that's when you started seeing him start wearing more Nike and start wearing, more stuff that he wanted to wear.
Yeah.
After that contract was done with. So it's put it this way, to me, I really think that's gonna happen. For some reason, like I said, that sample pair with the six bottom with the Yeezy one, all of those samples came out. They were showing pictures of them, and I'm telling y'all right now, when we see them that they have their back together again, I don't think they're gonna have like a binding contract like that. I think they might have like a collaboration kind of contract where it's like how they had with Virgil, how they had with what's his name, that guy with
3 eyes,
Fear God, what's his name?
Lonzo, some shit.
Yeah, him. You know how they had where they were still able to mess with other brands and still do other things, but they did their collabs with Nike.
That guy came out of Kanye's stable too, right?
Yeah. So did Don C.
What? Don C. Yeah.
Don C. and the guy, I forget his name.
All those guys were in that funny ass photo, right? Where Kanye dressed them all crazy.
Yep. They were all together, and they were all.
Yeah, that's a crazy, iconic photo. Now, if you think about it, that's crazy. That South Park episode was funny. We had all them on there.
Can you imagine Nike doing a collab with all three of them again, and making like a whole season, like they did with the Off-Whites? 10 shoes.
It sounds nice, but I don't see Nike getting caught up in all of it. Really?
Not yet. That's what I'm saying. Not yet. They're gonna let this die down, where he's basically kind of like, dang, what there's nothing I can do anymore. Louis doesn't want to mess with me. A lot of people don't want to mess with me. My brand, I've heard, I'm not sure, but I've heard even here, they've seen them in Nordstrom Rack, the Yeezy season 1, 2, 3, whatever they call. They've seen, right there.
That dude in the green, man. Who's that dude in the green?
I have no idea.
Who is that? Is that Lorenzo? Who is that in the green?
They double up back there.
They're like Chance, rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
Look at them pants.
Gobble up.
Shit. That suitcase, though. How much do you think them suitcases were?
Big money.
12, 15.
Yeah.
Who's homeboy in the green jacket, man?
Oh, no.
Green jacket. Oh, shit, my phone.
You should dress up like him for Halloween next year.
Sure. I don't have the hair.
Hey, they go with those off-white Air Force One
wigs with his cowboy boots.
Can anyone list these guys left to right? I mean, obviously we know who some are. But that's stretching the green, he said.
Damn it. Yeah, pretty boy swag right there, huh?
Oh, man.
Is his bow tie even attached to anything? Is that a bow tie? What is that?
Nah, it's a collared shirt. Hanging off the thing.
Okay.
The red collared shirt. Oh, you talking about Don C's joint? That's Don C first, and then there's a mystery guy in green. Is that what's name? Well, Jared, what's name? Lorenzo, Fear of God guy? No, that ain't him. Or maybe it is.
DJ Drama?
No. Yo, that's a crazy photo, B. I mean, you know, it's a wild photo, man. That was when they were just like coming up, you know?
Don C looked like old buddy from Cool Kicks. You know?
Yeah, he looked like Super Geek Burger in there. Now he's fucking raking.
Mm-hmm.
Virgil, shit, man.
Yeah. What shoes they all got on?
I don't know. Adidas look like some of them.
That's some Love Vons right there.
Or some Louis Vuitton shits, some sneakers. I don't know what sneakers these are. The
Look.
picture kind of shitty. I know what Kanye wearing. He was wearing Louis Vuitton joints.
Yeah.
And then the boots, you would know. You have boots like that. I've seen you wear some similar. What kind of
I think I got them from Kohl's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the Fashion Avengers.
Kanye got them Skip Go Hard gloves on.
The greatest shit was South Park, how they incorporated the guy. I know they had the guy with the green jacket. No one knows who the guy with the green jacket is, huh?
Mystery man. Yeah. Somebody's got to know out there.
Who's the guy with the green jacket? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to search it on Google. Who is the guy in the green jacket?
Google search. Just like out of the.
Yeah, I'm about to search this shit. Who?
Let me text Kanye and see if he hit me.
Who is the guy in the green jacket? Kanye. No, it doesn't say anything. Green jacket, cheetah pants. I gotta add cheetah pants.
Does he have a feather in his hat? Might be Yankee Doodle.
Who is this? Damn. No one knows. It's a mystery. No one knows in the chat. Yo, I mean, yeah, like Skechers kicked them out of the building, and y'all think Nike gonna pick them up? You're right, bro.
He probably scared the shit out of them people at the Skechers building.
Willie.
Walk all in all fast and hard with his entourage. Yo, I'm here. Let's do business. I can just imagine. All the white people at Skechers was probably like, we ain't making no skeezies.
No one's touching Kanye. Can you imagine if before all this went down, if Kanye walked into Skechers, the owner would faint.
Yeah.
He'd probably fall out and faint. They'd have to hit him with that salt or whatever they do to put it by the nose to wake him up.
Yeah.
He'd be on the ground. Bloop! We rancher, bitcher!
Have to hit him with the Narcan, huh?
Holy crap. Kanye West walks to your establishment?
Yeah.
I mean, talk about it was all good just a week ago. I mean, that's the definition of that right there. That's crazy. Like the guy in the green jacket looks like the guy from LMFO. Oh yeah, remember them joints? Them dudes? They were like two dudes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'll be up.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good. No one knows who he is. Shit.
Skeezies, yeah. That was what he was going for.
Skeezies, holy crap. That's funny. Got my skeezies.
Hey girl, I got you some skeezies.
And reports are coming out that Adidas is going to continue selling Yeezys in 2023 because they own all those models, the patents to those models. We're going to still get Yeezys.
Shit, I'll be there to buy some slides. Them slides are comfortable as hell. I don't care.
They're going to pump the shit out of those next year.
It's fine with me. Bring them on. What are they, $60? Yeah. And they
It's crazy. I've seen the slides a billion times going to stores. I've never picked them up and actually felt the cushioning of them. They're really soft, the cushioning. I didn't realize how soft it was.
Yeah, it's like a cloud for real. It's the most comfortable.
It's really, really soft. So now I understand why people say they're comfortable.
Yeah.
I always just look at them like, this shit look horrible.
But they got to bring the price down on the 350s and everything else. They can't.
My whole thing is, this is way hotter than a Yeezy slide. It is.
Hotter like temperature, yeah.
This shit look dope compared to a Yeezy slide.
You look like a damn ball sack on your foot.
Nah, this shit look like a foam posit kind of vibe, B. It's it's crazy. It's futuristic. This shit is
foam posit, ball sack. What y'all think? Which one?
You think this look like a ball? You looking at a lot of ball sacks clearly too. The only ball sack I see is my own, and mine don't look like this, so I don't know. I could compare real quickly for you all. No, you're like, yo, he has lost his mind. That motherfucker lost his mind.
People in the StreamYard about to hit that button. Like, hold on now. What's he doing?
End the broadcast.
In the stream.
Yeah, end the stream. Testify. Yeah, but
R.I.P.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, like they're gonna continue releasing them. So these shoes don't go crazy buying them for over retail. Yeah.
Yeah, they bring the slides back. I'll be there.
Smooth as eggs. That's what. That's Hawaii. Jesus Christ.
Sheesh. What y'all been doing? Running? Shit.
Said smooth as eggs. I remember Chappelle said that once on a comic thing. He said he's gonna he wants to get Botox on his balls so they can get smooth. I thought that was the funniest shit ever, man. Chappelle is so funny.
You know what Botox actually is, right?
Oh, here we go. Another educational, mind-blowing thing. What is it?
It's like spider venom.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Hmm?
So
yeah,
I'm gonna leave soon. But I realize not because of what he said.
If you want to, shit.
I'm gonna leave soon. That sounded funny. That sounded funny right there.
I gotta skip the appointment. I gotta leave.
Spider venom. Really? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave soon. So check it out, man. We had a damn good show yesterday. Was it yesterday about the stripper pole?
Yeah.
So of course, after the show's over, I get contacted by a few people in that industry that I've known.
A few professors.
Yeah, they confirmed that the poles do turn. This other chick I know, she sent a whole big thing. I posted on my Instagram. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram. Like, real talk. I post a lot of funny shit. I've been heavy on the stories lately too. You'll be entertained.
Snake venom.
Yeah. So basically, fucking the girls are telling me that the poles turn, and regular girls that aren't strippers, they all knew it. They're like, I can't believe you didn't know that. Like, I got so many, I can't believe you didn't know that, Delzy. Like, I'm like, really? I was like, did you see the show? A lot of people didn't know. And they were like, yeah, I guess, you know, they were like, I knew. I was like, okay. But Matt for the Win knew. He said, man, I knew that. I was like, oh, shit. Because I asked him. He was laughing. I said, did you know this? He's like, yeah, I guess I'm not paying attention to the poll that much. I'm just looking at the booty, you know? So maybe that's what it is. But yeah, we had confirmation by a bunch of people in that field, and they told us that the stripper pole actually does spin. It spins. So we learned something new yesterday, that the stripper pole does spin. I didn't know that. I was blown away by that news. And now we know that I think there seems like a bunch of people knew about the Venom, though, but I didn't know that shit. I've got to go on caffeine for a little bit. Guys, if you love hip hop and sneakers, sign up to this site right here. All right. I'll put it on the screen if you watch on the playback. CAF.TV/DJ-DELZ. Okay. Sign up. It's absolutely free. I go live from time to time. I play music and I show sneakers. It's simple as that. It's Thursday. I'm probably going to hit you with some throwback hip hop.
Yeah. You saw the cherry golf lows that they put out, right? Or they're coming out with. And they're just teasing everybody, right?
Yeah.
That's how they do.
So I'm about to go on there in about 15 minutes. Give you guys a chance. I hope you guys sign up. Hit that like button. Follow Stretch at Stretch Kicks with a Z on Twitter and Instagram. Follow me over here, DJ Delz, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook on the corner over there. And I do post different stuff on that Facebook. So like that. The Real DJ Delz. If you ever want to show love, this is part of what I do for a living. If you like what I do, I get paid off of donos. I don't get paid off ads because I don't get the fucking views because they shadow block all my videos. So if you love what I do, even sending $1 every here and there helps. So PayPal, Cash App on the corner, and write a little something in the memo so I can always thank you on the next show if you watch. Even a year from now, I always will shout you out.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Love y'all. Leave your comments. He says, not really, Delz.
The guy in the green.
What?
Taz Arnold? I have no clue who that is.
The guy in the green is Taz Arnold. Oh, okay, so we have to look into that. That's why you don't leave until I leave, because see?
Yeah.
Who's Taz Arnold? Can you look at? You're on your phone, right?
Yes.
Can you see if that's Taz Arnold?
Who is Taz?
No, just look to see if it actually is in this photo too. Actually, you know what? Alexa.
It kind of looks like it could be.
Who is Taz Arnold?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Charles Kane McCormick is an American professional baseball outfielder for the
Alexa.
Astros.
Alexa, who is Taz Arnold?
Yeah, that's
Taz
him.
Arnold is a male notable person who is worth an estimated $400,000.
Yeah, I got a link here. It says Don C talks iconic Paris Fashion Week pic of him, Kanye West, and then it.
So they just saying that he's just a.
Yeah, it does say Taz Arnold.
Okay, so Taz Arnold, Alexa just said he's worth $400,000. That's all they got to say about him.
That was in 2009.
Damn, that's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy. Well, shit, man, I gotta go on caffeine. I have to do a show, so I'm about to go there. Join me over there, please. Love y'all. Have a great day. Evening. Peace.